Good morning, it's Monday, February 3rd, 2014, bench day. Today's first day putting the gear on. It's like 27 days from the Arnold Sports Festival, which is going to be held March 1st in Columbus, Ohio, sponsored by Rogue Fitness. One of the questions that come from YouTube is my raw training. My raw training associated, the way I train the raw unequipped bench press is that influenced, or how I changed it based on having pec strains, pec tears. I've trained, you'll notice in my training videos I've been going off of a single board, and I'm not doing super heavy max out lifts. I'm keeping speed going. It comes up when unequipped lifters ask me what's my best bench, and I don't have an answer for them, and they look at me with a very confused look. But as a geared lifter, as an equipped lifter, I do not find the benefit of trying to figure out my single rep max in the bench press. Maybe that'll change over time. Here's what was happening. I was getting in the 400s for doubles and near miss doubles in the low 400s about 5-6 years ago. All right, and this is at 242. And every time I got into that territory, off my chest, like 410 for double or whatever, I would start getting micro tears in my pec, if not bigger than micro tears, because some of them did not up. So I do not go. I mean, I'm in that area now with the RAM, and I'm even in that area, but I'm doing it narrow grip. So I'm never putting my hands out normal. So that's a little different. I'm working the tricep focus. So when I keep my hands in, that helps avoid the micro tears in my pec. When I go off a single board, that helps the tears from occurring. Also, some of the rotational stuff I'm doing with the green bands, working on the rotation of the getting my hand flat while sitting in the socket. I reviewed that earlier. Maybe I'll put a link in here to some of that video. But essentially, I'm working on the rotation of my, because really it's an impingement in my shoulder that's creating the pec tears. I now know that. But still, I don't want to go in that territory to cause or be able to create that. Those micro tears happen, and when they're severe, it takes probably 3-4 weeks at the very least to get back from. The smallest one I've ever had, it took me a couple weeks off. So I try to avoid those as much as I can. So I hope that answers the question. Do a narrow grip, do it off the board, and then on my last few sets using a RAM or a slingshot when I'm about to peak out or when I'm near failure, so that I can avoid the shoulder and pec injury. I try to stay out of that territory. Now, if I ever go unequipped bench, I might change it, but I still think staying away from something might tweak you out of competition helps. Doing the narrow grip, doing the boards, and using the sling or the RAM at the end of a workout to keep as many reps in your training with avoiding the injury, creation of a possibility of injury. But when you go to rep out for a contest, you're going to have to go to normal grip and get out there. But I still think you can't play in that water too long. All right, today's bench press gear, equipped bench press. My guys here, it's the morning after the Super Bowl. Thankfully, it was a blowout because my guys here are normal time, but I do have to get my bench press done by about 6:15 so he can get to work. So I'm going to have to hit the gas, and then I'm probably going to do a deload and accessory work after, or for the last 30 minutes after doing the shirt. So I'm going to go right up to do the equipped stuff, and then do some deload after that. All right, here we go. concludes today's bench press today in the equipped area. First workout I've done this training cycle in the shirt. That was my number 2 shirt, which is not much different than my number 1 shirt. I try to wear my number 2 shirt when I'm first workout back. Plus, my body weight is, wow, I'm not supposed to use air brakes on this road. Anyway, my body weight's probably 4 or 5 over. I gotta check it when I get home. I don't like stretching my number 1 shirt. Not that the Titan Super Katana really stretches too much, but I'd rather not get into it when I'm 4, 5, 6 pounds overweight. It's snowing here in Clark Summit, PA. Good workout. I'll explain at the end of the week what's going on next week, but I am not training next week. So I'm really going to jam it this week. I'm push it pretty darn hard. And next week is going to be an off week. And then I'm going to do one more full week of training after that and then rest up for the Arnold. That's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's deadlift.